The Russian Ministry of Industry and Trade has initiated a daring new initiative with the objective of revolutionizing the civil aviation sector of the nation. Minister Anton Alikhanov announced the commencement of a comprehensive repricing program at the most recent meeting of the Federation Council Committee on Economic Policy. The program is intended to reduce the cost of Russian-made civil aircraft. The industry is presently facing the dual challenges of escalating production costs and Western sanctions, and this move is widely perceived as a response to the mounting pressures. For years, the exorbitant cost of aircraft manufactured domestically has been a significant source of concern for both Russian airlines and government officials. Russian airliners frequently run into difficulties in competing with their foreign counterparts, not only in terms of price, but also in terms of perceived quality and value. These challenges have been further exacerbated by the imposition of Western sanctions, which have disrupted established supply channels and compelled manufacturers to seek alternative, frequently more expensive, sources for essential components. Many companies have been compelled to rely on gray market imports, which can be significantly more expensive than materials that are acquired through official channels. The cascading effect of these elevated expenses has been felt throughout the Russian aviation sector. Airlines have been reluctant to invest in new aircraft that are substantially more expensive than imported alternatives due to their financial constraints. This reluctance has, in turn, impeded the adoption and development of new Russian airliners, including the MC-21, SSJ-NU, and Il-114-300. Additionally, the exorbitant prices of Russian aircraft have rendered them less competitive in export markets, thereby restricting the nation's capacity to expand its international presence. The ministry's repricing program is designed to confront these issues directly. A coordinated endeavor to negotiate prices with suppliers of aircraft components is at the core of the initiative. Minister Alikhanov clarified that these negotiations will be further accelerated upon the completion of the certification procedure for new Russian airliners. The ministry aspires to reduce the overall production costs of Russian aircraft by systematically reducing the cost of parts, thereby making them more accessible to both domestic and international customers. The ministry has established an ambitious objective to reduce the cost of Russian aircraft by 2% annually from 2026 to 2030. This objective is to be accomplished by means of a successful renegotiation of supplier contracts and an increase in serial production, which is expected to result in economies of scale. It is anticipated that the cost reductions will be transferred to airlines and other customers as production volumes increase and supply chains stabilize. A clear example of the potential impact of the repricing program is the Il-114-300 regional airliner. The initial 3 units of this aircraft are expected to cost approximately 4 billion rubles each, according to current projections. Nevertheless, the cost of subsequent aircraft is anticipated to decrease to approximately 2.6 billion rubles per unit once the repricing measures are implemented. This substantial reduction would place the Il-114-300 in direct price competition with comparable foreign models, including those manufactured by Bombardier and ATR, thereby increasing its appeal to both domestic and international airlines. The ministry is also re-evaluating its broader aircraft manufacturing objectives in light of the intricacies associated with reducing production costs. The current plan anticipates the production of approximately 994 civil aircraft by 2030. Nevertheless, officials have suggested that these targets and their corresponding deadlines may be modified to align with the economic environment and the repricing initiative's realities. The program and the industry as a whole are considered to be long-term viable due to this flexibility. The repricing program must also be viewed in the broader context of the challenges that the Russian aviation sector is currently confronting. The implementation of Western sanctions has significantly restricted access to imported components, necessitating that manufacturers either seek out new suppliers or resort to expensive gray market imports. Russian aircraft have become less appealing to both domestic and foreign customers as a result of the increased production costs that have resulted from these supply chain disruptions. The ministry's initiative is a direct response to these challenges, with the objective of reestablishing the competitiveness of Russian civil aviation by addressing the underlying causes of high production costs. The strategic importance of the repricing program for Russia cannot be overstated. It is anticipated that the decrease in aircraft prices will facilitate the modernization of Russian airlines' fleets, thereby enhancing passenger convenience, efficiency, and safety. Additionally, the appeal of Russian airliners in international markets will be bolstered by competitive pricing, which will contribute to the country's overarching export strategy. Russia can enhance its technological independence and resilience in the context of persistent geopolitical tensions by decreasing its dependence on costly imported components. Furthermore, a competitive and dynamic aviation sector is a critical factor in the expansion of the economy, as it fosters innovation in related sectors and provides employment opportunities for individuals with advanced skills. The repricing initiative has been generally well received by industry analysts, who regard it as an opportune and essential measure to reestablish the competitiveness of Russian civil aviation. Nevertheless, numerous experts warn that the program's success will be contingent upon the ministry's capacity to increase production volumes without sacrificing quality and to secure significant concessions from suppliers. Additionally, some underscore the significance of concurrent endeavors to expedite regulatory processes, invest in research and development, and localize the production of critical components in order to facilitate the industry's expansion. The repricing program presents both significant challenges and promising opportunities in the future. Russian manufacturers will be required to exhibit cost-effectiveness, reliability, innovation, and robust customer support in the highly competitive global aviation market. The program has the potential to revolutionize Russian civil aviation by establishing a new era of high-quality, affordable aircraft that are capable of competing on a global scale, provided that the ministry's objectives are achieved. In summary, the repricing program of the Russian Ministry of Industry and Trade is a groundbreaking initiative that has the potential to revolutionize the aviation industry in the country. The government's objective is to create new opportunities for the broader economy, manufacturers, and airlines by addressing the underlying causes of high production costs and making Russian aircraft more affordable. The feasibility of these ambitious objectives will be determined in the years ahead. However, Russia's dedication to reclaiming its position as a significant participant in the global aerospace market is evident. Now, do you think Russian aircraft are costly, heavy, and less technologically advanced than the Western aircraft? Let us know in the comments. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.